Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. It's Monday.
And a look at the dazzling arches of the Bay Bridge and beyond it, San Francisco. We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Going to bring you the NBA right here on 2K Sports. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Kevin Durant.
And one thing that Durant has made very clear in his young career is that he's going to be a factor in clutch situations. He wants the ball in his hands with the game on the line.
You know, he's got that lean, thin body and looks a little wispy and carefree out there. But underneath that jersey beats the heart and edge of, I think, a killer in terms of putting the ball in the basket.
First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've really wasted no time. I mean, they've already shown themselves to be in mid-season form, and you expect that from a team of this caliber.
Yeah, they're a team to be reckoned with, among the very best the league has to offer, and they know it. They play with a lot of confidence.
And he gets it back. The 15-footer, good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Halbert, guarded by Jackson. Shot from the wing, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Still looking for that first two. 0-4 now.
Durant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Durant. Number 22. It's rebounded by Golden State. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And I think, Kevin, you know, it really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Crowder pulls it in.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Back to Jackson. Jackson off the pick from Adams.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Here's Jackson. He had 19 points in the win against Orlando. Number 22.
Well, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, thank you. Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how they can best press their advantages in this game, and he told me that he expects their shot blocking to play an important role. He said, listen, obviously we want to keep them on the perimeter as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can also bottle them up inside. And Kevin, he's hoping that'll help them secure their second win in this season series.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
I don't know, Kevin. I'm not sure they should be more focused on their opponent than they are on themselves.
That is sort of the way it sounds, Steve, but still, I don't think a defense-first mindset is ever a bad thing.
Kings leading now by 5. Here is Durant, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. He kicks it to Crowder. Number 22, defended by Simon. 4 on the clock. Snatched away. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Magic in Orlando.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
The Kings shooting their first free throw tonight.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
And that one falls for Jackson. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Passes it to Simon. Shoots. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Kevin Durant. What a year he had last season. 6th in free throw percentage. He was 8th in scoring. And he was also very dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 three-point shooters.
You know, that free throw percentage of his, Steve, there were only a handful of players better from the line than he was. I mean, he was repetitive with his stroke and with his routine every time he got to the free throw line. And that, to me, is the mark of a good free throw shooter. You got to do the same thing every time you get to the line.
Now Jackson. 6 points for him. Puts the lead pass in front of him.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and when the game went into overtime, the confidence of both teams seemed to go in opposite directions, and they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that, Steve. We've seen it before. The longer it stays close, the more confidence the underdog gains.
Pass to Simon to end the run. And the Warriors miss again.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Crowder kicks to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Right side Jackson. 6 to shoot. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Durant's got 5 now.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
There's the pass to Simon. A three-pointer is right on target.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Now here's Jackson. He has 6. Jacks up a 3. Cannot hit. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Simon. Halbert. They set the screen. Here's Mobley, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. And the layup is good. Jackson's got 8 points.
That's his 3rd make in 4 attempts, guys, so quick start for the game.
Tatum, defended by Durant. Rebound by the Kings. Durant's got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's tipped. Halbert. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Adams outside. Jackson pulls up from the corner, and again it's Sacramento converting.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Duran, again, Golden State.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
And here are the Kings now. The Warriors making the shot. Number 22. That misses off the backboard.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
And Durant with the block. He passes it to Adams. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
Pass to Simon. Lets it go. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Crowder's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Now here's Adams, averaging 12 points a game. Lots of room. Misses off the left iron.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
You know, one other thing you have to appreciate when it comes to him is his skill on the low block. Terrific footwork, nice up and under fakes, and he's got a tremendously soft touch.
And the first one drops. And the Kings will go for a different look here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Here's Bullock. Ibaka right side. Here's Beasley. 0-0. Covered by Beasley. Here's Trent. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And here are the Kings now, leading by 5. Here's Bullock. From 12 feet out. No luck. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. The 3. No luck. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Kicks it to Beasley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They've been strong here in the early going, Kevin. Very effective from inside.
Like you were saying, going strong inside, building a strong lead here in the first.
And the confidence factor is a big part of that, Kevin. Taking that ball inside, you get high-quality shots, you get conversions, you keep pressure on the defense, and it just continues to build on itself.
And the Warriors making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Warriors trail by 8. Double zero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Bullock passes to Ibaka. Beasley left side. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Beasley's got 5 now.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Golden State moving the ball around. 0-0. Covered by Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Number 11. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a 3-point play.
What a finish with that hoop.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
Here's Bullock. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. It's Allen on the wing. Feeds it to Gay. Back to Allen. It's Beasley on the wing. Pocket 6. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Trent. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Sacramento's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Beasley right side. Dishes it to Biyombo. Back to Beasley. Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. Beasley's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. To the middle. 0-0. He nails it. And we're tied up. He has 5.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that.
Bullock passes to Biyombo. And there's the feed to Beasley. And he gets the jumper to drop. Beasley's got 7 points. The Warriors shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. 0-0. And that misses. That would have put him up. And the Kings shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Beasley, the pass to Bullock. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Trent. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Friday, November 11th, the Milwaukee Bucks.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got Allen. Rudy Gay is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Sharp in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the missed 3 from Sharp. Number 11. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Boy, we just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And that one misses. And for the Kings, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Beasley with it. Now Anthony defending. Biyombo dishes to Beasley. High, arcing shot. By Beasley. Poked away. Here's Trent. Again, Golden State. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
So, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Boy, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that. Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. 16th in scoring, 18th in free throw percentage. And for blocks, interior defense, not a strong point for them. Just top 20 in the league.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. 0-0. Drains the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Sacramento with the ball. It's a three-point game. Allen kicks to Biyombo. Pass to Beasley. 5 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. Good! Beasley's got 9. The Warriors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Number 11, defended by Biyombo. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. No good with the triple. Kings have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. There's the screen. Kicks it out to Beasley. Backing him down. Here's Sharp. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Warriors leading. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Number 11. Sinks that one from the post. He has 7.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Warriors, 4th.
You can tell by watching them just how focused they were at the defensive end of the court.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. He dishes it to Durant. Back to Jackson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Jackson's got 13.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Adams, and the Kings pushing it up now. Tries to keep it alive. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
A textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Jackson, and another 3 for Sacramento.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
They set the pick. Duran, defended by Adams. Inside, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And you know that Golden State game, guys, has a lot of attention on it.
6 on the shot clock. The pass to Simon. It's stolen. Durant just inside the line. The quick look, no good that time. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Simon. Golden State moving it around. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Durant.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And the Kings making a change here. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Number 20 in the game. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Jackson drives in. Soft touch off the glass. And the Kings lead by 4.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Hulbert guarded by Jackson. Pass to Simon. Lays it up and banks it in.
Now the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, a shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
Now here's Jackson. 18 points for him. Durant attacking. And the pass to Adams. 6 to shoot. Outside for Jackson. Number 22. And it's blocked by Simon. And here they come. Duran. Shot from 6. It's rebounded by Adams. The Kings leading. Jackson kicks to Durant. Durant off a pick from Adams. And Durant, here we go. Back to Jackson. There's the triple. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Passes to Simon. There's the bucket. Cool. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's shaking off a poor first-quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Outside Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Adams. There's the dish to Durant. Right side Durant. The Warriors pull it in. Fires for 3. Count that one. It's a tie ball game.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Here's Trent. Rebound by the Kings. Crowder's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. Duran. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Adams. On the free throw, no good. Sacramento's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Jackson passes to Crowder. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 4. They set the pick. Ibaka comes with the double team. Pass to Simon. Halbert. This one for 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. 4th in steal. 5th in assists. And they were in the top 10 in grabbing rebounds as well. That's not too shabby. The top 10 on the glass, I'll take that.
Still, I think the key to their team was the steals that you talked about, because they were a team that put a lot of pressure on the offense. They got out and played the passing lane, tried to force turnovers, and when they did, they usually converted those into points at the other end, and that's one of the reasons they were pretty good.
So it's the Warriors now after the missed 3 from Jackson. Here's Mobley. The shot is off. Nice D from Crowder.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Jackson can't get that one to fall. Warriors trail by 4. The shot. And the jumper is good. He has 6.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
And so here's Sacramento. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Outside for Jackson. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Jackson's got 27 points.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Number 22, Money from the wing. Now it's a 7-point Kings lead.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yes, a wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
We haven't seen them get to the free throw line like they did in the first quarter.
Well, you can't get to the line if you're going to settle for jump shots. I mean, somebody's got to be aggressive and take it to the rack.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. The first one falls, and the Warriors making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Ibaka. From the corner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Gets it to go.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here. They're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Durant for 3. And no good trying to get that one. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Kings ahead. Up 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's been out at
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. What a game we're seeing from Jackson.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
And for the Kings, Durant is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Halbert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Warriors have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
First one falls for him. That one drops. He ties it up. The Kings shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Jackson off the pick from Adams. Jackson down low. He passes to Adams. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Adams has got his 3rd basket of the night. Warriors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Jay Crowder, who's out there with Durant. Adams is out there with Reggie Jackson. From 13, and that one's good. He's got 8.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Number 22, defended by Simon. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. The Kings shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. trailing. Makes the lead pass. Golden State moving it around. Mobley, defended by Adams. To the paint. Great D that time from Durant.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Durant off a pick from Crowder. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead. The pass to Simon. For the three. Another three for Golden State.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Kicks it to Crowder. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Crowder. And so he hits both. Now a timeout called by Golden State. You have to like what we're seeing from Jackson.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Number 5, the Warriors.
Yeah, wonderful passing team, and it was the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish.
Three-pointer. And yes, sir, that one drops. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, he's a bomber, and that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And, of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And maybe above all else, we should really mention just what a fantastic setup man he is. So many of their baskets come as a result of one of his assists.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Simon. Again, Golden State. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Durant sets a screen for Jackson. Feeds it to Durant. And that one's good. Durant's got 9.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
There's a good screen. Halbert. They get the rebound. Durant. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
And he can't hit the second.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Durant off a pick from Crowder. Number 22. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists in the game.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Here's Mobley. Gets a very good look and converts. 5 points in the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really, really match up well. Talent-wise, I'm enjoying this. Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Durant. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
You got this, baby, yeah!
And he knocks down the first one. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Kings. And he makes both free throws. And here is Durant. 9 points in the game so far. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
And here comes Durant all alone.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Mark and Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Clark. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
And the Kings making a change here. Biombo's checked in.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Kings.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Both good from the line that time. Warriors trail by 3. Hulbert, guarded by Jackson. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. He's got 13.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Dishes it to Biombo. Back to Jackson. The Warriors pull it in. Hulbert, defended by Biombo. Anthony can't hit. The Kings have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. On its way from Beasley for 2. That one's good from the corner. Beasley's got 11 points. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Passes it to Simon. Hulbert, guarded by Jackson. Off target from outside.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Anthony leading the charge.
Got to love the finger roll up and over the defense.
The Kings have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. The feed to Beasley. He dishes it to Biombo. Backing in with his first shot attempt. No up. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Pass to Simon. Duran. And he lays it straight in. 13 points in the game. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right. But 7 lead changes already. Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
The Kings trail by 3. Outside Jackson. Leads him in there. To the inside. Here's Bullock. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bullock's got his first points in this one.
Beautiful dish down low.
They set the pick. Tatum. No good on the triple. The Kings shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Jackson with it. Now Anthony defending. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Simon defended by Bullock. Lock at 6. Halbert covered by Beasley. Durant slams it home for the putback. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Timeout called by the Kings. And at this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, guys, the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah,
gotta love it.
Here's the 3, and that one's good. He's got 11.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And he bangs it home with one hand. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here. Because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Beasley against Anthony. Pass to Durant. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Durant kicks to Adams. And Durant backing in. He feeds it to Crowder. And that one is hammered home. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
And the Kings making a change here. Allen's checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Good work defensively by Anthony.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
He's against Allen. 0-0. Defended by Durant. Tatum. Off the left rim and out. The Kings trailing. Down low. Number 22. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So they now lead by 1. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Simon. Fade away. Missed. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got it closer.
This Friday.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Gets the bucket. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
That's good. And the Kings lead by 2.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Fires it up. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Number 22. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. 0-0. Durant with the steal. Now the dish to Crowder. Number 22. The Warriors pull it in. Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. Passes it to Simon. 6 to shoot. Trent defended by Allen. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Kings leading now by 4. Durant sets a screen for Jackson. Allen outside. Misses the 3. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Trent. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
To make the run. Gets it to go. 19 points in the game.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Baseline try. The putback slams it back in. And the Kings lead by 5.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Number 22. And he nails that one right through the net.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Here's the screen. Doubled by Crowder. Let's go. It's rebounded by Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Jackson. Takes the 3. That's good. And now it's a 10-point Kings lead.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Powered down is as the whistle blows, a three-point play chance.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can. You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing foul, and then they've been able to knock down their free throw.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, they seem to be looking for chances inside a little bit more this half.
And I love that mentality. You talked about it earlier, being the aggressor. It's the right way to play with the lead. Keep attacking.
And the first one at the line is good. Beasley drops both of them. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Simon. Duran. Golden State moving the ball around. Lets it fly. No good from Simon.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area they just can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Warriors trail by 11. Halbert, guarded by Jackson. Now the pass to Simon. And it's blocked by Crowder.
He has not been on his game, and, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
That was a foul. Come on.
Beasley inside. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Beasley's got 4 this quarter.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
There's the pick. Tatum, covered by Beasley. Pass to Simon. Fires the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Here's the block. From outside the arc. Beasley with the rebound.
Now, he's missing a lot of shots out here. Offensively, he just has not been able to produce in this quarter.
He kicks to Jackson.
Coming in.
Pass to Adams. Backs down. The jump hook. The shot misses. Warriors trail by 13. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
They need this one. And the shot's good from Simon. He's got 19.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Now here's Jackson. Tipped. Halbert. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Number 22. Sacramento again missing. Warriors trail by 8. The pass to Simon. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Golden State.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Duran, guarded by Jackson. Halter, and he banks in the layup. Now just a 3-point Kings lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
They needed that one. Their lead has been dwindling here.
Well, you know what, Steve? A few good possessions and you couple that with some stops, they'll be able to pad that lead again.
Just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Kings leading now by 3. Number 22, and the Kings check on 2 more.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
There's a screen. Beasley comes with a double team. Passes to Simon. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a bit key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Crowder kicks to Jackson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Halbert. And the shot no good, a bit short. Sacramento's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Adams outside. Kicks to Jackson. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Tatum, by Beasley. Duran, nice pass, right into the rack, perfectly for the layup. 19 points in the game.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Sacramento. Jackson with it. There's a minute 40 left in the game. Shot by Crowder, no good. Golden State's down 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Simon to tie it up. He takes it up and brings it in. 27 points for him.
And the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Durant up top. Back to Jackson. Feeds to Durant. It's good from the top of the key. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 2. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Tatum. And he dunks it after the pick. Frees him up.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
And Durant backing in. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum, defended by Durant. Here's Mobley.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Outside Jackson for 3. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. There's the pass to Simon. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't knock in the 3.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sacramento's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Number 22, defended by Simon. And count it. 2 points for the transfer. 1 more at the free throw line.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense. Just got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of high-pressure situation.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halbert. Oh, no! So it's the Kings taking the win in this one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. It's Monday.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And, guys, taking a look at Kyrie Irving. What do you think we'll see from him today?
And he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
There's one other thing about him that I like. It's how easy he makes it look to change his shot in midair, and usually with defenders all around him. Because of that, it's really hard to block one of his shots.
Looking at that last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a win against the Jazz.
And across the board in that game, they just shot the lights out. They had a fantastic offensive night.
Yeah, rarely do you see a team get that hot. In total, I mean, everybody was knocking him down. They were spraying it from everywhere. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
It's George on the wing. Passes it to Vucevic. Hernandez, Cleveland moving it around. Hernandez, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there.
Here's Townsend. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Look at the numbers for him on the line this year. 88% on the season. Impressive number.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with head coach of the Clippers for just a moment. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Rubio. Paul George making his last shot. The three, and that one's good. He's got 8.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. 4-point game. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty salt D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Now, here is Irving. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. You know what?
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Jones sets the pick for Rubio. Number 15, covered by Irving. Here's Tyler. Off the left rim and out. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Los Angeles Lakers.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried them.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
And here's Rubio. After Paul George getting his 3 to go. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Takes it from 10. That one goes. Count it. 12 points for him.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Outside, George fires the 3. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Clippers leading by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. That's the bucket. Tyler's got his first 2 points of the night. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8 on the wing, George. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game right now. First free throw is good. George drops them both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Clippers moving the ball around. Really left alone that time. Rubio's got his first 3 points of the game.
Very positive opening quarter for
Range. Shot no good.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Jones dishes to Rubio. Back to Jones. Shoots it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And George, here we go. And Irving backs in. Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And a moment to check out the numbers for Kyrie Irving. What a year he had last season. 20th in assists. And he was very solid from the foul line, closing out the year among the top 20 in terms of free throw percentage.
And Steve, you're right. He definitely had a terrific season when it came to passing the basketball. I mean, he was just exquisite with his creativity and his consistency in getting the ball to the right player at the right time.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Tyler. Kicks it to Lopez. And the layup falls.
This is great stuff, guys. You can tell he's hurting, but he continues to play well.
Gomez, defended by Jones. He kicks to George. A 3-ball. Gets it to go. George has got 10.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Well, they split their season series a year ago, and remember, each team was battling for a playoff spot.
The Clippers in the lead. There's a lot of mid-conference teams, Clark, that get together and play some real tough, close, exciting games.
And that's not to be unexpected. I mean, they're evenly matched. And honestly, that's more fun to watch than a team full of superstars rolling over somebody and drumming them.
Tyler, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Rubio against Irving. Number 15. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Tyler, and it's sent back by Irving.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
From deep, George. That is good. George has got 13.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Here's Tyler. 32 points for him last game against Utah. Pulls up on the wing. No up. And Cleveland will come the other way.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Second shot opportunity. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And the most striking thing about him, Kevin, is just how strong he is. He plays the game so physically. May not be the most skilled guy, but he plays with a burning passion.
You know, that's exactly right. And what also comes to mind with him is his persistence on the offensive boards. His second chance points always add up.
He misses the free throw. Cavaliers making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Smith outside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Takes a 3. Gets it to go.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Hill kicks to Schroeder. Schroeder off a pick from Drummond. The kick out to Hill. He passes to Drummond. Lopez is there. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Defended by Drummond. The 8-footer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The 3 from Hill. It's blocked by Lopez. That's good. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Smith kicks to Lopez. Working on Drummond. Number 9. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
And Kevin, this guy was the top rebounder for a reason. Hustle and tenacity and pursuing the basketball. No luck involved in that.
No good on that one. On the second free throw, good. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Hill. Drummond. It's back to Hill. Pulls it up. And it's all evened up. Hill's got his first points of the night. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. He dishes it to Lopez. Got a piece of it. Warren kicks to Hill. Now the pass to Warren. Here's Schroeder. Warren for 3. The shot is off. Number 15, defended by Warren. The kick out to Williams. Lopez right side. Smith on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got his second basket of the night. Cavaliers shooting to start out this game about 43%. Drummond sets the screen for Hill. Off the screen. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Los Angeles calls timeout. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Kevin, well, look here at last year in the NBA where the Clippers ranked. 3rd in three-point shooting, 8th in blocks, and they were top 10 in free throw percentage. That's always helpful in winning games.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. You attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
Pass to Smith. Clippers moving the ball around. A second chance effort rejected by Vucevic. Smith against Hill. Here's Warren. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Cavaliers making a switch here. .51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Smith the pass to Williams. Dishes it to Lopez. Williams. Smith outside. Here's Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 1.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hill drives in. Schroeder kicks to George. Warren. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now here is Smith. 5 points in the game. Here's Lopez. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers ahead, leading by just 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
This Friday.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got George Hill, and it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 40% from the field. Hill dishes to George. It's back to Hill. Pass to Warren. Outside Hill. Drains the three-pointer. Hill's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Cavs.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The drive by Smith gets the bucket. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Hill passes to Warren. It's back to Hill. Here's Schroeder. Feeds it to George. Fires from the wing. Can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. And you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
And you know that Golden State game, guys, has a lot of attention on it.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Warren. No good on the triple.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And now Williams inside. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hill gets a screen from Warren. And here's George for 3. That is good. George has got 6.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively. Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Hill. There's a screen. Schroeder kicks to Hill. Passes it to Schroeder. It's back to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, George. That doesn't go either for George. Clippers leading by 5. Smith drives in. They get the rebound. Good. He's got 17.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here that are going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Now here is George. He has 6.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Here's Townsend. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Schroeder off a pick from Hill. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Such a wide-open look. Warren's got 6.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide-open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
A nice shot by George.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide-open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, Typically, teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Hill kicks to Warren. Backing down. Outside, George. High post shot. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
They set the pick. He feeds it to Williams. Low block shot on the way. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
The three from Hill. Rebound by Williams. The Clippers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. And there's the feed to Smith. Outside Williams. Releases, and it's sent back by George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Vucevic checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for George Hill. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. George with the screen on Smith. Here's Schroeder, and it's blocked by Tyler. The pass to Schroeder. On the wing, George. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Jones sets the pick for Smith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Here's Warren. He had 10 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Vucevic, 5 on the clock. The 10-footer gets it to go.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Now here's Jones. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Number 9. It's hauled in by George.
That's one he knows he should have made.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. 9th in shooting percentage, 11th in assists. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
And you talk about the shooting in the top 10 in the league in terms of field goal percentage. And that really bodes well when you're a team that's trying to play together. I thought this team was really well coached. They worked the ball offensively to find good shots. And for most of the season, they looked like one of the best shooting teams in the league to me.
Both free throws good from Schroeder. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Now the dish to Tyler. Drills it from outside. Tyler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A little confusion defensively.
Hey, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
There's the pick. Dellavedova. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Cavaliers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. First one falls for him.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Warren's checked in. So he gets them both. Clippers leading by 3. And here's Rubio. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Utah.
And what stood out to me in particular was his gorgeous playmaking out there. He was finding his teammates in great positions to score.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And that one's good, Irving.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Back to Rubio. There's the pick. Kicks it to Tyler. Back to Rubio. Number 15. From outside, off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. He kicks it to George. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a game we've seen here for George. 13 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And the Clippers making a change here. And George drops them both.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 1. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Kings game. Should be a close one.
And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Rubio gets a screen from Jones. Lopez up top. He dishes it to Rubio. Pass to Tyler. Tyler off the pick from Jones. Lock at 6. And Tyler kicks to Rubio. And again, no good by the Clippers. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. And George, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. George has got 17. Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the game.
Here's Tyler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Kyle, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. George is checked in. Both free throws good from Tyler. Cavaliers trailing. Back to George. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Tyler passes to Lopez. Stolen by George. Pass to Irving, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Number 1, Ricky Rubio. Second is Paul George.
You know, it's really hard to measure just how much impact these two had on their teams. I mean, either one of these guys would have been a good choice for an all-defensive squad.
Now, here's Rubio, averaging 12 points a game. Jones with the screen on Irving, and the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 5.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Irving gets a screen from George. Irving drives in. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
He's gutsy. That's what I really respect about him. Seems like the more pressure there is, the more he enjoys the moment. So he is the guy you want taking the big shot at the end of the game.
Not to mention, guys, he's got those rush hour handles. He can get in a lot of tight spaces the way he handles that ball. He's able to dissect the defense with ease. This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
George hits a screen for Irving. Dishes to Drummond. He passes to George. He's feeling it, and the shot is good. George has got 19 points. LA's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Lopez, a screen on Irving. Feeds it to Rubio. And that one hits back iron.
Nobody anywhere close to him. There's the defense. He's got to make that shot there. Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And we're through 2 here and a good one.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Live out in Utah, the Jazz.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Clippers right now.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Rubio can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside, George misses the jumper. Now the Clippers with it. Pass to Tyler. Tyler off the pick from Jones. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Rubio.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 6-point game. Back to Irving. Dellavedova. On the wing, Irving. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Clippers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Tyler cannot hit, and Cleveland will come the other way. He feeds it to Irving. Hernandez Gomez, defended by Jones, puts up the baby hook, and that one's good.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers for Ricky Rubio. Last season's stats for him, first in steals, and his passing skills were on full display last season. He was in the top 15 in the league in assists.
And, you know, going back to what you said earlier, I mean, he was a flat-out thief on defense, one of those guys that took your lunch money.
The Cavaliers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. good from Irving. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. And so he hits both. Rubio with it. He has 7. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The feed to Tyler. Outside, Jones. Towns defended by Vucevic. Here's Townsend. The 6-footer's good. 23 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
And George with the stuff.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Rubio against Irving. Here's Townsend. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Cleveland with it. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Dellavedova. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And the shot is good. Vucevic has got 6. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Rubio dishes to Tyler. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
The tray. Can't get it to go.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
The pass to Tyler. Number 15. Well, good with the triple. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping up. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
Well, you know, the fans out in Brooklyn desperately hoping for their team to win that one.
Here's Townsend, and the layup is good. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Now here is George. He's got 21. Irving. It's good from long range. Irving's got 10 points.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Kicks it out to Rubio. Number 15. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Dellavedova. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a 3-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
And it's tied up with that one. The Clippers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's the dish to Tyler. Lets it go with the three. Gets it to go. Tyler's got 19 points.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
George with the screen on Rubio. Irving misses.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Now Irving. After the missed three from Rubio. Wasted no time on that one. 12 points for Kyrie Irving. LA's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Back to Rubio. Here's the three. Rubio can't get that one to fall.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
And Tyler kicks to Lopez. He dishes it to Tyler. Number 15. The 10-footer finds the target. He's got 5. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Kicks it to George. Dellavedova defended by Tyler. Drummond sets the screen for Irving. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 17 points here for George. Rubio outside. Lopez backs in. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Irving. He kicks it to George. George double teamed. And that misses. That would have put him up.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Dishes to Tyler. Off the pick. It's rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Irving against Rubio. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 8.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Clippers 3rd.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez hits them both. The Cavaliers shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Here's George. 21 points in the game. George passes to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Outside for George. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Now here is Smith. He's got 11. The offensive rebound, Lopez. Excellent D there from Vucevic. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside, George. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
A great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing.
That free throw good from George. Here's Smith. Right now averaging 5 points a game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Tyler kicks to Smith. Lopez. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
Yes, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. The shot by George, no good.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
It's hauled in by Paul George.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter.
Schroeder. Rebound by the Clippers. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Smith kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Smith. Number 15. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's missing a lot of shots out here. Offensively, he just has not been able to produce in this quarter.
The drive by Smith. Williams. Defended by Schroeder. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Vucevic.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Schroeder passes to George. Here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Williams. From deep, George gets it to go. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 11. But he'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
George, he's guarded by Williams. For the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And those are not the kind of three-point opportunities you can give to shooters in the NBA. These guys are just too good.
You're exactly right. It'll burn you every time, just like it's burning them here.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams, a screen on Irving. Stolen by Schroeder. And here's the fast break. Gives him the lead pass. Williams with the block. Now Smith. 1 second left. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there.
NBA season.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Drummond. Schroeder is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Paul George. Now George. With a nice 3 from Rubio.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Clippers trail by 13. Smith kicks to Rubio. Smith kept alive. Here's Townsend. Soft touch off the glass. 27 points for him. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Irving against Rubio. Schroeder off a pick from Vucevic. They set the screen. Schroeder kicks to George. Off target from outside.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Second three-pointer of the half, fourth overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Irving kicks to George. Passes it to Schroeder. Schroeder off a pick from Vucevic. Here's Schroeder, defended by Tyler. The shot's good from Schroeder. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. Tyler dishes to Rubio. Outside Williams. Here's Townsend. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Tyler. And again, the Clippers good for 2. Now, here is Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Now here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Irving kicks to George. He passes to Schroeder. Back to George. Sinks the triple. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Paul George really making a difference here.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Number 15, rejected by Vucevic. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Here is Rubio.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Irving passes to Vucevic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
The drive by Rubio. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Tyler. Rubio outside. This one for 3. Hits the bucket.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
And here is Irving. Outside, George. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here. On defense, the Clippers. There's the feed to Irving. And there's the pass to George. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That's his 6th three-pointer of the game, 3 in each half.
Rubio outside. Rubio can't get that one to fall.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now, because I don't like his shot selection at all.
And Irving backs in. Takes the turnaround J. And Jones pulls it down. Clippers trail by 13. And it's Rubio penetrating. Here's Townsend. And it's off from three-point range. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Clippers have possession. Rubio with it. Outside, Jones lets the three fly, and Rubio gets it to go on the assist by Jones. And that's 13 points here for Ricky Rubio. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Irving. George sets a screen for Irving. Covered by Rubio. Just 5 to shoot. Fader on the way, and that one's good. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really don't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Here's Townsend. That's blocked by Vucevic. Number 15. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Irving against Rubio. Back to Irving. Irving gets a screen from Vucevic. Dellavedova. Offensive rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. First one falls.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Clippers trail by 13. Now Jones. Here's Tyler. Off target from three-point range.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. The Clippers shooting 40% in the fourth. Tyler off the pick from Rubio. Here's Townsend. And the Clippers miss again. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. No one near him. Cleveland gets it back. The kick out to Irving. There's the dish to Vucevic. Another shot. Again, the Cavaliers score.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Towns defended by Vucevic. Tries to snap the cold streak, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Now, here is George. From 11 feet away, misses off the left iron. Here's Hernandez. Shot's good. Clippers trail by 17. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tyler. It's rebounded by Cleveland. George has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Della Vedova. Gomez, defended by Jones. George fires. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the triple. Tyler's got 27 points.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. He dishes it to George. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Clippers shooting in this game 45%. Outside, Jones kicks to Rubio. Jones with the screen on George. Here's Townsend. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
In the first half, he was able to get to the line a little bit more. Let's see if he can pick it up here.
Easy play. Come on.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now, here is George. Pass to Vucevic. Back to George. Cleveland moving it around. Vucevic backing down. The jump hook. That's good. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Paul George really making a difference here.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Set it up. Set it up.
Here's Tyler. He kicks it to Rubio. Clock at 6. House defended by Vucevic. And that one's good. 33 points for him.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they need it.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Dishes it to Irving. It's George on the wing. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Tyler. To the inside. Stolen. Fast break. Here they come. Gomez, defended by Jones. Five to shoot. Pass to Irving. On deep. No good. And the Clippers will come the other way. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Steps back and fires. The Clippers rebound.
Way to play the boards and come away with the offensive rebound.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Really poor decision on that pass.
The Clippers shooting in this game 45%. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Here's George. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dellavedova carries the long-range jumper.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Here's Jones. After the Cavaliers pick up 3. Here's Tyler. Here's Townsend. Boom, he jams it straight down.
A strong finish coming right on the heels of that offensive rebound.
Clarkie went immediately back up with it.
I love the quickness there.
Yeah, and that's how to do it. Take advantage of the D that's out of position after that initial shot.
And here's George. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Steve.